Ron Becker. I'm the Senior Vice President of Operations and Sustainability. Brandywine Realty Trust is a publicly traded REIT. We predominantly sit and straddle the East Coast, and Austin, Texas was our second largest market. We have about 22.5 million square feet of commercial Class A portfolio. We've now diversified into biomed and life science. We've also got mixed-use vertical rise towers. I had the pleasure of meeting with Insight, who was already actually doing work for our company. Insight was supporting approximately 5 to 7 million square feet, predominantly based here in the Philadelphia market. It was from there that I really realized the value that they brought, at which point we really looked to nationalize that platform. When I took over the program here at Brandywine, we were a phenomenal company doing all these random acts of sustainability, but nothing was holistically really tied together. So what I did was I approached it as I needed the best of the best in what they did for business. We had no targets of set reductions yet. We were doing great things. We were certainly reducing consumption. We were doing those things because it was common sense. Once we set our targets, which were a 2018 baseline with a 2025 end goal meeting date, we set targets of reducing our consumption by 15% of energy, 15% of GHG, and 15% water reduction. And frankly, in order to accomplish that, I needed a partner like Insight to help us drive that and to help us not continually drift out of what we were doing and fall backwards, to stay the course and to find new and creative ways for us to save more. What Insight brings to the table is the knowledge and the perspective on how we accomplish it and how we stay within those boundaries so we don't drift away from it. We just forge forward with year-over-year constant reduction. On a monthly basis, Insight meets not only with myself at the higher level to do the full wrap-up of all the different markets in which they're working, but they meet individually with the property management teams and the building engineering teams so that they can go through the data, they can go through the tangible backup of what has been done, perhaps what hasn't, what can be optimized through the optimization program. But really, what are they doing and are they doing it well is meeting with the goal. And if it isn't, how do we course correct? So that level of partnership, that level of engagement, that level of what I'll reference as a white glove service, if you will, is kind of the key to why I am so thrilled with our partnership with Insight. It's unique. I find that ESG, or environmental management, has become a little bit more transactional these days. That is not what I get with Insight. Insight is considered a part of the team by the viewpoint of my building engineers and my property managers because they are so vital to the mission. Everyone's got great ideas for how they want to change little components of our BAS systems, our BMS systems. And the nice part about it is they have a source of truth, a someone to go to in Insight that can say, give it a shot, let's see what happens, or well, let's not do that because it could affect A, B, and C downline. As part of our partnership, Insight has helped us, and we've been able to reduce 9.31 gigawatts of power over the course of a 3-year period, which was so above and beyond anything PECO had seen. They wanted to make a formal announcement about it, and they actually gave us an award for that type of focus on impact on the grid being reduced. If I could describe the value that Insight brings to me in one word, that word would very simply be partnership. The partnership that I have seen and truly enjoyed with Insight is the key to their value play. Insight is a committed partner that will stand by your side and work with you on your goals. Not perhaps the goals of what a mandate says or anything else, but you as an organization. What do you want to do? How do you want to do it? They can be your partner in accomplishing that and frankly, driving that home and creating a wonderful narrative.